Now, in high definition, your KSN Pinpoint Weather Forecast.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. We couldn't hold off summer any longer. We'd actually been pretty lucky up until today, finally hitting triple digits in many areas, 90s in others. And with that heat, we had a few showers and thunderstorms earlier today. Now on the radar, a couple little blips here and there, not really amounting to much, and it's all kind of fizzling out here the last couple of minutes. One shower there south of Lake and really coming to an end. What's behind me is ground clutter from the Dodge City radar, so nothing falling there. Had a couple stronger thunderstorms earlier just across the Kansas-Nebraska line. Those are continuing to move more to the northeast into Nebraska. For the rest of us tonight, it's going to be a quiet, warm night. Look at the high temperatures that we had across the state today. All these triples in western Kansas. Showed you earlier how we set some records here. Central part of the state, Wichita, making 90s for the first time since October 23rd of last year. That's 231 days, or just a shade over 7.5 months since we saw temperatures in the 90s. And now it looks like they're here, and they're going to stick around for a while. Numbers now at 10 o'clock. It's still hot in some areas. 90 in Hill City, 88 for Garden, Liberal, 86 in Elkhart. Still seeing 80s in central Kansas, 82 Salina, 83 in Wichita. This just sets the trend for the next couple of days. It is going to be warm and it's going to be windy. Tonight it's on the breezy side at around 10 to 15 miles an hour more or less for the entire state. There's a 21-mile-an-hour wind speed out of the south in Dodge City. So wind gusts earlier today, they were up there around 30, 35 miles an hour. Tomorrow I think we'll see sustained winds at around 30 to 35. We could see wind gusts at around 45, maybe even close to 50 miles an hour in some areas. It's going to be hot and windy. So why? What happened? What changed in the atmosphere? Well, let's do a little bit of nerdiness here and talk about this. So in the upper part of the atmosphere, an area of high pressure is building in. We typically call this a ridge. Couple of things to talk about. The flow around high is clockwise. This usually gives us sinking air, pushes down, so you don't get much cloud development. It's hard to get storms. And one of the reasons why you don't get storms either is with this ridge building, you ridge up the jet stream. The jet stream is that river of air even higher in the atmosphere that storms like to ride on. And with that being well to the north, this sets us up for a period of sunny weather, hot weather, and you factor in surface winds, which usually come out of the south to southwest. You start pumping in desert heat right into Kansas. Now, if you watch the national weather over the next couple of days, you'll no doubt hear about storm systems in the Dakotas, parts of Montana, into sections of Minnesota as well. And this is the reason why that ridge building over the central part of the country. That's how our pattern is now. I do see things changing by the end of the weekend. That ridge looks to slide off to the south and southeast just enough to get the jet stream back closer to Kansas. We could see a few showers and storms, which may cool us down a little bit just in time for the weekend. And if you watch the satellite and radar picture, I'll kick this up into motion. You can almost see that ridge building in. Watch the swirl going on here. See the clouds going up and over top. And yeah, we had a few showers and thunderstorms there earlier. That's going to happen with the heat of the day, and that's going to happen for us again tomorrow. I think we'll wind up seeing a couple of areas of showers and storms, but the more meaningful activity is going to be well off to our north. Across the state for tonight, 60s and 70s for overnight lows. Not a lot to show you on the storm projector for tomorrow. Mainly a sunny sky, a few clouds here and there. It is going to be windy. Might pop a stray shower or thunderstorm in the late afternoon hours. That should go away after sunset. The takeaway, if I haven't said it enough, it's going to be hot and it's going to be windy across the entire state. So here it is for tomorrow. Triples for everybody. South to southwest winds anywhere from 20 to 35 miles an hour. Prepare yourself. If you have to work outside, drink plenty of water. Keep the pets in mind as well, and it's not going to get any cooler. Here is the Wichita Weekly. Okay, I take that back. We step down to a lovely 93 degrees in a couple of days. How about that? Shower and storm chances over the weekend. They're slight, a little bit better in the central part of the state by Monday. Northern Kansas could see a few showers and storms over the weekend. Western Kansas, a better chance of weekend showers and storms. But up until the weekend, by and large, it's going to be hot and it's going to be dry, save a pop-up thunderstorm.
A couple of months ago, everybody was asking, is the winter ever going to end?
And now they're asking when's going to come back. and we've just started. So
very hot. Thank you, sir.